Hello everyone and welcome to Ashley Plans and Saves. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to share with you my November budget overview. It's November 2nd as I'm filming this, so a couple of things, maybe one or two have already come in, so you'll see that, but I'm pretty excited for November in general. Here, there we go. In income, you see it's a 3 paycheck month for me. October 31st, I got an extra paycheck. That was $1513.99. I considered that to be my November income. Rolling over from October was $31.58. So technically that should already be marked as received, which I'll do right now. Also something that's interesting or something that's exciting for November is the fact that my roommate and our lease is up at the end of November. So we're already looking at apartments because we do want to move out of our current apartment. So I'm also planning for that move in the budget, which you'll see as I get down to housing expenses. So that's fun. My next paycheck will be on the 8th. That's for after school. It should be $285.72. After that, my base pay on the 14th will be $1475.01. The next after school paycheck on the 22nd will be about $375. And then finally, my last paycheck on the 28th will be $1475.01 as well. So altogether, my income for November should be $5,156.31, which is awesome. So with these 3 paycheck months, my savings is typically accelerated, or like I tend to save a lot more in these 3 paycheck months. So for my Roth IRA, I'm putting in $750, and that'll get me one step closer to my goal of $6,000, which is maxing out the Roth IRA for 2019. The November sinking fund is getting $15, leaving me with $30 by the end of the month. Clothing sinking fund will get $100, leaving me with $130 by the end of the month. Family and gift sinking fund will get $100 as well, leaving me with $140.25 by the end of the month. My travel sinking fund is getting $150, so it should leave me with $586.84 by the end of the month. However, probably right after I film this video, I'm gonna get on the phone with my mom and purchase our tickets for Texas for our Christmas holiday break. So that'll be depleted. Large purchase sinking fund, that was previously my down payment sinking fund for like a condo or a co-op or something, but I just renamed it for large purchase sinking fund. That's a long-term, maybe 5 to 7 year goal of mine. This month I'm putting in $1,500, which means by the end of this month I will have contributed nearly $11,000 towards that goal. My 2019 goal was $12,000, so I'm pretty close to that. To make up for the decreased amount that I'll be able to put in moving forward, I have this additional to large purchase sinking fund line item here. This amount, $375, is just any amount of the highest of my 2 after school paychecks. So this month it's going to be $375, so that's what's going to go towards that. My fund money long-term account is like the second after school paycheck, the smaller of the two, so this month it's $285.72. I'm not really sure what I plan to do with this long-term fund money account, but really it's just fund money. It's for me to do whatever I want with. I'm anticipating getting rid of this old 2008 iMac and actually getting a portable laptop. That would be great, but I'm also not so convinced that I necessarily need a laptop. So, because I have my work computer at work, my laptop at work, so I feel like I don't really need one at my apartment, but we'll see. But by the end of the month, that should be about $870 in that account. Moving sinking fund and emergency fund don't get funded anymore. Emergency fund's at about $9,130. This $130 is mostly from accrued interest over the past few months. And then finally, my moving sinking fund is at $35.28. This will, like I mentioned, for moving, that will sort of be tapped into this month as well. Now for my spending. So I have been doing $60 a week for the past month, and that's been working out really well for me. What I have here is $60 a week for 4 weeks, plus about a half a week for Thanksgiving, which $240 plus about $40. I left myself with $280 for the month. I think that should be good enough for 5 weeks of spending. Eating and hanging out, I gave myself $60. I may or may not be visiting Philly, but since we plan to be moving and then there's Thanksgiving, I'm not sure if I'll make it there. but I did already spend $2.17, and that wasn't really eating out. It was more like I wanted to buy some Reese's cups, so I bought that, and that was $2.17. Household, give myself 40. I'm finally learning from my previous mistakes and actually budgeting for like laundry and stuff. So there's that. Miscellaneous, I did give myself a good amount because I'm including Thanksgiving in that, and I always tend to go to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. I go with my mom to Walmart or like wherever grocery store she goes to, and I always end up putting maybe half or a little more than half towards the bill just to support it any way that I can. So what you just saw me do is take the extra $13.99 I had in this budget, put it in this fund, so that's $104.76. I had that extra $13.99 because when I originally did this budget a few days ago, I only anticipated getting $1,500 here for this extra paycheck. This amount is different than my normal paychecks because it doesn't include my transit benefit, which is a pre-tax deduction, but they only deduct it twice a month, so this extra paycheck, it doesn't have to be deducted. I still have this gift card that I earned from doing an in-person study. It originally had $175. Right now it has $53.26 left over. Don't know what I'll be using that for. So yeah, it's just there. It's nice to have. Housing, internet is still $55.88. Electricity, you guys, my electricity bill for this month was $222. My roommate and I split that, and you know it accounts for me paying the internet out of pocket and paying our Netflix out of pocket, but it was so high because it said our usage of electricity went up by 300 kilowatt hours or whatever the unit is. We've known for a long time that our electricity was a problem, and at this recent apartment that we saw yesterday, the woman had, you know, a 2-bedroom unit, and it had the same wall AC units that we have. And so I asked her, so what's your electricity bill like each month? She's like, oh, it's about $60, maybe $80 on like the craziest month, but never more than that. And I almost like died when I heard that, because that was proof to me that, and like all her appliances are electric, there's no gas bill, anything like that, it's all electric. So that proved to me that we were being like double charged, even triple charged according to this month, meaning that there's either something wrong with our meter, something wrong with maybe an appliance or something like that that's pulling a lot more electricity than it needs or something. So I tried contacting Con Ed, which is the electricity company in New York City. My roommate finally got them on the phone, and they had a problem even accessing our account to schedule a maintenance person to come out and check our meter. So that already tells me there's something wrong if they're having trouble accessing our account to schedule an appointment. So they said they'll call us back on Monday to schedule that when like the full staff is there, because we called last night. But already listen, guys, I can go on and on about Con Ed, but basically we did the calculation. If about $75 per month is what we should be being charged, which is like the average of what the woman told us, then we've overpaid by over $2,000 over the past year and a half, which kills me. So anyway, rent here, as I mentioned, I am anticipating moving. Our budget is up to $1,200. We don't want to go up that far for rent per person, meaning the whole unit is $2,400. We don't want to go up that far, but we are willing to go up that far if it has every single thing that we want in a neighborhood that we want to be in. So since I take my rent for the next month out of the current month, this $1,200 in November is really for December 1st rent. So that's why I put it in this budget. So it's a sad number to see, but I'm hopefully overestimating what it'll actually cost. Spotify is $9.99, Netflix is $12.99, my phone bill is $40, and Amazon. I put this line item here because I thought I possibly would be getting Amazon Prime again, just a monthly subscription, not a whole annual subscription, because I might want things for the new apartment, but I haven't decided yet. I'm not even sure why I put that date there, or I'm assuming that maybe around that weekend I'll decide whether or not I want it, but I may not. I may just end up getting 1 or 2 things from Amazon and then using my friend's account, so that's left there as well. Nothing here planned to roll over for next month, and that is pretty much it, you guys. That's my November budget. Looks pretty good. These percentages are things that I really like. I like seeing 64% going to savings. I like seeing less than 10% in spending, and I like seeing less than 30% in housing. This, obviously these will change because I don't have 3 paycheck months a lot, and the percentages will be skewed more towards housing if I do end up continuing with a $1,200 rent fee every single month. But for now, that's what it is, and I'm not too upset about it. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you're interested in more of these budget videos, feel free to subscribe so you're notified when I post those. I should be posting a mid-month check-in around the, I guess like the 15th or the 16th of November. Hopefully by then I'll have like a clear-cut knowledge of like what apartment we will be moving into and how much that'll cost and all that fun stuff. So yeah, subscribe if you want to get updated on that sort of information. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.